I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Ta-da.
This is it, guys. This is the startup video. This is months in the making. Yeah, and it looks the exact same. In my mind, it looks pretty close to what it was before, but obviously we did do a lot of stuff to it. The only thing we have left to do is we gotta put coolant in it. So I guess let's do that so it's done. It's already playing.
I have mittens.
That's fine.
What do you want?
I've seen people like fill their coolant normally from like down here, but then I know you got to do it up here, so I'm like, all right, the coolant would come down to there, so I'm thinking we fill it up here, but this kit I got doesn't work. I mean, that kind of holds.
What is on that?
What?
That looks like
Yeah, that's for your
line.
traditional. That's for your traditional shit. But we got some. Okay, I mean that's kind of on there. We're gonna send it.
Did you use the adapter?
We got this, and we have this,
Yeah.
and then this goes in there to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're good. Great. Fill her up, I guess.
Do you know how much to put?
No, I'm just gonna send it.
Are you actually doing?
Yeah. Oh god, we're making a mess. Maybe I should open this. Yeah, that might help. It's help like get air out. Yeah, it does help. Look at that.
I feel like if it's not going down, you shouldn't.
Well, no. What's gonna happen is we're gonna turn on the car, and it's gonna suck it up. Because right now it's just falling wherever it can. But once we turn on the car, it's gonna suck everything up, and then it's gonna go away. Look, it's already falling. It's already going. I hope this starts flawless. I hope there's no leaks. I hope there's no BS. I hope she just starts. If she doesn't start, I'm gonna cry. Look at her. She's thirsty. So at this point, we're just gonna start it. We're gonna start the car. See what happens. If this falls off, I'm gonna leave this in here. We gotta shove it down the hole.
If it falls off?
If it falls off for whatever reason, we shove it in that hole. I'm so scared. I don't even know if she's gonna crank. I don't even know if she has enough juice. Wish me luck. That feels good. It could just be fluid on something that's burning off as the engine heats up. So I went ahead, adjusted my fuel pressure. You basically pull this off. It jumps up. Set it to 43.5 PSI. And you set it just by loosening that nut and adjusting it with an Allen. Once that's done, you should be good there. Yeah, so basically for 20 minutes, I gotta go from 2,000 to 3,000 RPMs. So I hope my neighbors don't hate me. Sounds good though. There's also a lot of white smoke coming off the engine. I'm hoping that's just like coolant or anything that kind of fell onto it. Okay, so it hasn't really dropped much since. I don't really see any fuel leaks or any type of leaks. There's a lot of smoking here, but I think it's because we dropped a lot of coolant down there, so it's kind of burning off. Other than that, like, everything is checking out great. The engine seems very healthy. It seems like everything's working. No check engine lights, nothing. Everything is spick and span. Our fuel pressure is set, even though it's hard to see. We're supposed to have a different gauge that faces this way, but I'm working with what I got. She should be good to go. Hey guys, it's the next day. So far we got one heat cycle done. Great, it went successful. We got to do another heat cycle. So basically we ran the car for 20 minutes. We idle for anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 RPM in various speeds. That should be fine. We already bled the coolant, but I'm going to leave this in here just in case a little bit more air bubbles come out. I'd rather just have, I mean, we're sitting here doing it, might as well, you know. And I forgot to do one other thing when I was bleeding the coolant. Completely forgot about our air oil separator. There's this little knob or this little plug right here. I just loosened it up a little bit and coolant was coming out. That's fine. That's almost like an air purge or whatever. Just open it up a bit. Any air that comes out will come out from there. Don't worry about it. Once you're done, go ahead and tighten it down and you can forget about it. But I think she's ready for round 2. So I'm about done now. I don't know. There's no check engine lights. Coolant temperature at the highest it got to is 91. It's at 85, 86 right now, which is pretty good, I think. Pretty sure we're fully bled, so I don't have to worry about that. We can go ahead and put all that away. But I'm going to go ahead, shut the car down, let her cool off. All right, we're done now. I swear, like, I have a homeless look. I haven't shaved. I forgot my razor blade in Brampton, so I can't shave. I can go buy a new razor, but who got time for that? We're building race cars. Now that we are done doing that, I'm sorry to my neighbors. At least when I did it right now, there was not too many people on the road, so it wasn't too bad. We can go ahead and remove this, and we can close up that plug. But I'm going to wait for everything to cool down. But when we're ready, we're going to go ahead, use this, plug it, remove the coolant, save it for a rainy day, and go from there. I should probably do this to the Impreza. The Impreza is probably low on coolant, to be honest, but whatever. She's ready to rock. She needs to cool down, though. I need to do an oil change. We got to use a special type of oil now. And it's mutual break-in oil, 10W40. This is what Barn Built recommends, so we're going to use it. I guess it's high in minerals or something. I don't know, maybe high in zinc, I believe. It's used for ring seals. The more you know. So we got to do an oil change with that. Throw that in. We're going to use a Napa Gold filter. The OEM ones are garbage. Like, I used Mazda ones before because the OEM ones are just... Don't use OEM filters. They're equivalent to Fram. It's just so you know. So yeah, we're almost done. We can almost take her for a first drive. I want to check my tire pressures because I am stretched, so I do not want to debead. We'll do that once the car's on the ground and out of the garage because it's just a little easier. And then we're in the sunlight, so it's not too bad. I'm not going to put the skid plate on. I'm going to let it chill here. I got to do some oil changes. I'm not even going to worry about it. And then if something leaks, I can see it a lot easier rather than having the skid plate on. We are almost done, guys. This long process is almost done. I'm very happy. I can't wait to hear how she sounds driving. Already just sitting there in the garage, she sounds great. So I'll be back when we can put some new oil in her and we can take her out for the drive. All right, she's all done. Wasn't too bad. See, I don't have I don't have a proper tire pressure checker on me right now, so it looks like looking at it by eye, it looks okay. But later on, we'll go over, make sure the tires have enough air in it. Right now, it's just okay. Everything's torqued. Yeah, can't complain. She thinks she's getting a deal because I'm doing it for her. What she doesn't know is she's taking home all my tools. So she's taking home my everything I brought down. She's taking home. So realistically, she pays for it in gas. Thanks, babe. This is ready to get cleaned up now. I would say it's cool enough. I can touch it now. It's not hot. It's a little warm, but it's not too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead, remove this. It's very simple. You pretty much just plug it and you can remove it. That's it. I'm actually surprised this didn't leak because this is not on there very good at all. I'm not gonna lie. But we can go ahead, start cleaning all this up, do the oil change, and drop her. All right, that should be it, guys. The car should be ready to go, which is kind of crazy to say right now, or even to think, because, you know, not that long ago there was no engine in it, so it is pretty crazy. The last thing we have to do is to lower our hood struts from service mode to, like, I guess normal driving mode, and it's just a 12 mil here. Unscrew them, lower it, put them back in, and the hood can close again and we can drive again. Because right now, if we try, it shouldn't. Yeah, that's as far as we can go. So that's no bueno. We're gonna have to raise it. So let me get that raised and we are done. She's so low, I gotta use concrete slabs. I normally use wood slabs, but I didn't have any. So concrete it is. This is the first time she's been on the ground in many months, and she looks as good as ever. She really needs a cleaning though. We pretty much dropped her off here and let her just sit here and be disgusting. So definitely first stop is gonna be a car wash. She's ready to go. This is crazy. She is ready to freaking go. Nuts. Well, I am gonna go ahead and clean all my tools up and get it ready to bring back to my place, because we're done. This is it. First drive is probably gonna be in a separate video. Gonna tease you guys a little bit, so at least you got to hear it. You got to see it kind of running and stuff. But first drive we're gonna keep for another video. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed the content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Take it easy.